Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Got a super yummy recipe for you guys today. I'm going to be making some pork, well, we already made, the pork belly is already made, but we're going to deep fry some pork belly and we're going to put it into an open-faced bao, which is an Asian bun. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you guys can hear me and see me. And if this is your first time watching one of these nom shows, please make sure if you want to leave a comment or ask a question, put the @ symbol and then type in the word host and then your question or whatever it is that you have to say. We got some thumbs up. That's awesome. Yay. Also, you guys, don't forget to subscribe, too. If you want to leave comments and chat with me while we're cooking, you have to actually subscribe, okay? So make sure to subscribe to my channel. It's called Jump on This. All right, so I feel like every week, you guys, it gets more and more complicated. There's more and more elements, but it's fun and challenging to try to get this all into a 30-minute show. Okay, today, as I mentioned, we're going to be making bao. Now, I want to show you guys a picture. I know if you've ever been to dim sum or any Asian market or you have any Asian friends, you have had bao before. Most of the times let's see, the most popular I think is going to be with the barbecued steamed bun with the barbecued pork on the inside. It looks like this, you guys. Let's see if I can get this picture up. Come on. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. Hey. All right. Well, I'm going to show you guys a picture here in just a bit. It's not letting me. Well, okay. It looks like a white bun that's been steamed. And when you open it up, there's barbecue pork on the inside. And now if you've been to dim sum, they usually have their little steamed buns as well that have red bean paste on the inside, or mung beans, sweetened mung beans. So those are steamed buns. Now, hugely popular. They've been around forever. It is considered like street food because you just pick it up and eat it. Now, though, they're starting to do them open-faced. Let me see. Oh, here's one. This is an open-faced bao. So it's basically, you can see everything that's inside instead of it just being a white bun. Here, I'm going to show. I don't know what is going on, but we're going to keep on going. This is the bun bao that you may be more familiar with. Now, these are the steamed buns that have the filling on the inside. Okay, so again, we are making these today, you guys, with the filling. Well, it is still going to be on the inside, but just the bun is going to be open like a hamburger bun, but much better. Okay, so to get started, I need to turn on, we have a lot of things going on. So we're going to be using a Thai stacked steamer. And it's right here on my stove. I've already turned it on. You put water in the bottom, and then you have your steaming pot on the top. I need that to get super, super hot. I've got a picture here I want to show you guys real quick. This is the steaming pot, what it looks like. This is the picture when they're all stacked together. You can find them at any Asian market. And of course, you can get them off of Amazon too. Okay, let's get cooking. Whew. All right. 3 elements today. 3 elements today, you guys. We're going to make the bun, which is the bao, which is the bun. And then we're making I'm going to show you guys how to marinate the pork belly. And then we're going to deep fry it. And then I'm going to make this chili. I don't even know what you call it. It's just green onions and chili with a little rice vinegar. And I'm going to put some hot oil in it. So it's going to give it, it's going to be the sauce that you're going to put on top with hoisin. So 3 elements. Let's get started. Now remember, if you have any questions during this, feel free to ask. Okay, so we have our mixing bowl. Now, you guys, these packets, look at these amazing bun bao packets. Now, these are great because everything is already in the bag. Your mixed flour, this is mixed flour, but there's like the wheat flour is already in it, the barley flour is already in it, the baking soda is already in it. It makes it super convenient, especially for people that might not have those particular flours in the pantry. All right, so you can get these cute little bags, super convenient, and it lets you make, it's already the flour mixture. So all you're doing is adding the milk and the oil and the sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna do half a bag. So I'm cutting all of the ingredients in half. So I need, let's see, if it's the full bag, oh, it's a 16-ounce bag. So I'm gonna use 1 cup, cut it in half. Oh, cut this in half. Take it out of my zippy lock. 1 cup of flour, which I think is the rest of this bag. Oh yeah. I already made half, the other half, so we're ready to go. But I want to show you guys how to make it. You do have to let this sit for about 20, 30 minutes, okay? And then I'm going to add, let's see, I'm cutting it in half. So instead of 1 cup of milk, I am using half a cup of milk. There we go, half a cup of milk. And then it says half a cup of sugar. I don't want it that sweet, so I'm just going to use half a cup. Now, you guys can also, you can buy these pre-made, but now it says 2 tablespoons, so I'm going to use it says a tablespoon of vegetable oil, and I need to use half, so it's going to be 2 teaspoons. You guys can buy these buns already made. They're really pretty. Obviously, they're like perfectly round circles. They're very white in color. But you guys, let me show you real quick. This is the packaging you can get. Look, they're called folded buns. And all you have to do is steam them. Here's another package. I have to admit, you guys, these packages at like the Asian markets are so freaking adorable. Adorable. Okay, but I'm going to tell you something right now. While they already made, okay, this did not take, how long did this take to make? I mean, like, you cut out my talking, it took literally less than a minute to boom, 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 mix it all together, right? Okay, then you're going to let it sit for 20 minutes. It doesn't even taste remotely the same. The ones you buy in the package don't taste anything like homemade. I am not kidding. It's so different. I try to refrain from buying the pre-made because my mom made these so much when I was little, and so I'm extremely used to the flavor. I know what the homemade tastes like. So I'm always going to prefer to go homemade. I'm going to recommend to go homemade. Plus, it's fun, you guys. It doesn't take long. Once you do it a few times, you'll see. It doesn't take long at all. Christy, I just saw my girl, Christy. Hey, what's up? Oh, I got to tell you guys something funny real quick while I'm mixing this up, and I'll try to be really fast. So you guys know, have you been watching the Olympics? Because I have, like, every night. I'm, like, obsessed with the Olympics this year. And remember all that hoopla that was going on about all the cupping circles that Michael Phelps had? Oh my gosh, I can't believe Christy made put a post up this morning about how y'all need to get some Asian friends or something because that has been around for freaking ever. And it's so funny because it's like it's funny how mystical it is to people and how, oh my God, what is that? You guys, like seriously, it's just Chinese medicine. It's like, it's amazing. Anyway, so Christy has a bunch of them on her stomach right now. And so I thought it was just funny because she's like, y'all need to get some Asian friends. Okay, look at the dough. Here's the dough, you guys. Oh yeah, much better. Okay, so now what you're going to do, why did I do that? Now I have dough all over every finger. Okay, the dough, you just have to let it sit, okay? 20 minutes. We're going to put it aside. We're done with the dough. But hello, we have dough that has already been sitting for 20 minutes. Hi, Greg, how are you? Oh, Peter, what? Mystical, medieval, same. Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, I know. You guys, have you ever heard of the back scraping? My mom used to do, when I was little. And it literally, you take the Tiger Balm and you rub it on. Okay, we probably shouldn't eat. This and food does not really go together. Huh. Anyways, you rub it on and then you take like the back of a spoon or like an army dog tag and you scrape. And what it does, it brings up all the toxins to the surface. So it looks like you've literally been beat. And my mom used to do it to me all the time when I was a kid because that cured everything, you know, Asian moms. And I used to have all these bruise marks that like people literally, they thought that I was like getting hit, and, you know, because my mom is Asian as well. So it like, wow, crazy Asian moms. No joke. Okay, so here's some dough. Okay, no, she didn't beat me silly. Well, I did get spanked with chopsticks on my hands and feet, but I do think that's an Asian thing, and I didn't take it personally. Okay, so here's the dough, you guys. We're still on the dough. So we still have to get to the pork belly and to the chili hot sauce of yumminess that's going to go on top of these baos. Okay, so here's the dough that's been sitting. Oh, let's get your flour out. Now, I want to show you guys real quick. The steaming pot, once we cut these, they're going to go onto a plate that's going to go in that steaming pot. It's going to steam for about 15 minutes, okay? Let me breathe and let's go. All right. Oh, I don't want to use this right now. Yeah, do you like my work surface? Okay, so do you guys like my shirt? My mom, she hasn't seen the show, but she knows, like, every time she shops a lot, and so she always sees, like, bright colored shirts. So she's like, Akeem, I send you some top. It looks so good on TV. And so I wear them because I know one of these days she is going to watch the show and she'll go, oh my God, I bought that at just a penny, $2. So I'm trying to make my mom proud and represent the Asian culture. All right, so you have your dough. It has already been sitting. Like I said, I made this morning. So we're going to get the dough out just like this. It's nice and soft. And you want to knead it a little bit because you got to break it down. Got to break it down just a little bit. You guys can see this, yeah? Part the ways to see the dough. Oh, yeah. Yay! I'm so glad you guys are with me today and watching. This is going to be yummy. All right. So you're just going to knead the dough. Okay, see? Now, why wouldn't y'all just want to do this instead of buy it from a package? Right? How fun is this? Nighttime, get a little bit of wine, get some friends over, drink the wine, knead the dough. Okay, I'm over that. All right, now, cannot have enough flour on my surface. You're going to take, look at this. You're just going to take off little pieces. Actually, one. Just like this. Oh, just like this. See these little balls? I know you guys can see it when I put it up close like that. Okay, see these little balls just like this. All right, because what you're going to do is roll them out and then, I know, it's like I feel like I'm working with balls every show, literally. Okay, making balls. I don't know if you guys saw last week, but Greg, who is in the chat room right now, was here last week with Dandy Don, and we were working with balls, but they were ice cream balls, 2 ounce, 4 ounce. They were some pretty big balls. Pink balls, pink ginger balls, and green tea. No, chocolate stout. All right, you got your balls. We're doing our balls. I'm going to do 5. Yeah, we'll just do 5 so I can show you guys. That's all that's going to fit on the plate anyway. So at least we'll get going with our dough so I can show you guys the basics. That goes back in the bowl. All right, now I have my little handy dandy tart roller. So it's pretty small. Oh, let me get my plate, you guys. Actually, let me use this. I'm going to use this. Okay. Oh, no, I'm going to set them. Okay, hold on. I want to show you guys. There's 2 ways. You can either put a plate onto the steamer, or you can put the wax paper. So let me show you guys really quick what I'm talking about. This is very hot. Okay, look, real quick. Hot. Here's my steamer basket, and I put a piece of, it's not wax paper, sorry, I used parchment paper. I laid a piece of parchment paper down because this is what I'm going to put my little baos on top of, okay, while it steams. Very hot. These are amazing. Did you guys see my little flip back there? These are amazing for steaming. no different, you guys, really, than, you know, a Western steamer. It's a pot with a steaming rack inside and a lid. Okay, so you're gonna roll the dough out. Okay, talking. Okay, you're just gonna roll these out, you guys. Look at, they're not very big. Oh, what do you call those little teeny pancakes? They're not medallion pancakes. I don't know what you call them. Dollar pancakes? Something like that. That is the size that we are going for. And you don't want them too thick. I'm gonna tell you guys. So I made a batch last night, and they literally looked like king-size pillows. They were like so thick and fluffy because I didn't flatten them out enough. Okay, that's too big. The dough was delicious, but they were so fat that I couldn't even put filling on the inside. So, I mean, I'm just obviously, the dough's so good, I'm good for filling. Now, usually when you're doing, these are the open face ones, but when you see the bao, the bun bao that's like in the store and stuff, the balls, you're rolling it out like this, but you're putting stuff in the middle and then closing the dough, rolling the dough up around it and closing it up at the top. And then you just steam the whole thing. It's delicious. Thank you. It is my little tart roller. It's so much easier to use for smaller projects than the big rollers. So see where we're at so far, you guys? Breaking down the dough. All right. Just gonna do 3 more. We've got 5 total. That should be enough. Fit in our steamer basket. There's so many different variations, you guys, for these. Now, they can be sweet, they can be savory. Like I said, when I was younger, we made them all the time, but they had barbecue pork on the inside. But you can also use Chinese sausage and egg. So again, lots of different variations. And with the open face bao, I've seen people use fish, different color types of sesame seeds, roasted sesame seeds, as some of the dressing. Oh my God, this one's like perfectly round. Woohoo! Now again, when you see these, like if you're at events and stuff and they have the baos and they're like so perfect and so white, those are the pre-made, come in the little packages, like the packages that I showed you earlier. And all you have to do is steam them and it makes perfect white, fluffy little clouds of fluff baos. Okay. I think these originated in China, and then the Vietnamese created their own variation of it. And then, well, from there, I don't know where it went. Okay. Okay, can you guys feel? I'm getting like further and further up there. Okay, now, whoops. You guys, now you want to take them like this. And fold them over. So you have the nice little half moon. All right? Now, if you bake them flat or you steam them flat, you're not going to be able to put the stuff in and have them stay folded over. So what you're making are little pockets for the yummy pork belly filling to go into. Okay, I'm going to put these on the steamer tray, okay? This is what we're doing now. They go right inside, just like that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to set the timer, you guys, for about 20 minutes. Let it go. Oh, the lid. Let it go. Okay, here's my tray. I'm going to go ahead. I forgot to turn the skillet on. All right, let me get this cleaned up. I need the skillet to fry up the pork belly, but I will show you guys how to marinate. It's a little bit of a process. I'll be right back. I really need a sink like right here. Okay. All right, you guys. Now, okay, step one, done. And that was making the bao. 2 is to do the pork belly. Okay, so pork belly, you guys. How many of you love pork belly? How many of you don't know what pork belly is? Okay, so pork belly is amazing. And I'm amazed, I'm constantly amazed at when people are like, pork belly, what's pork belly? Well, it's bacon, but it's better than bacon. It kicks bacon's arse. It is uncured. Oh, good, I hear it says, yay. It is a little bit difficult to find. I had to call Chef Jay, and I'm like, oh my God, where do I get the pork belly? Like, I can't find it at the market. And so I did, where did I head out to? Seafood City in Panorama City had slabs and slabs of pork belly. Now I want to show you guys, pork belly is basically, it's uncured bacon, okay? And it has many more layers than bacon. It's like a big chunk of skin, and then a big chunk of fat, and then a little bit of meat. So I want to show you guys, while I was there at the market, I took some pictures because you can get it in so many different sizes. I guess you could say these are strips of pork belly. And so with the strips, it does look like bacon, but it's a much thicker bacon. And then you can have it in little cubes like this. Or, well, that's kind of minced. These are the cubes. This is what I'm using today. Alrighty. I thought it would be more simple because it takes quite some time. You guys, this is a huge process. Okay, let me explain to you the process real quick. While pork belly at the end is absolutely delicious, more rich and more depth, has more complex flavors than bacon. After you start eating pork belly, you'll never want to eat bacon again. Trust me. So it does take a few, there's a few different, how do you say, what is the word? There's a few different steps. So first you have to like marinate it. So here's the pork belly. This is a half a pound, you guys. Look at it. And look at how thick. Wait, can you see? Ooh, that's even better. Look at how thick that is. See the layers? Look at, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. The meat on the bottom, then the fat, and then a little bit of the meat, and then the fat, and then the meat, and then the fat. And then the skin, that good old pig skin. Yeah, okay. So super simple with what you're gonna put on top, all right? You're gonna take about a teaspoon, I wanna measure this out, about a teaspoon of salt. That was sugar, sorry, a teaspoon of sugar. And then we're doing a teaspoon of salt. And then a little bit of pepper. Not too much pepper. Pepper's a little overpowering, just a little bit. Okay. Now you guys, you're gonna put the lid on, okay? God, I love glass things with lids. What is this? Pyrex. Okay, then you're just gonna shake it up. This is gonna go into the fridge. You guys, check out this process. Did I write? I think I wrote it down somewhere because I wanted you guys to see this. This is gonna go into the fridge overnight. So you can do this, is this your mom's recipe? No, oh no, this is just salt, sugar, pepper. It's not a fancy recipe. It's a super simple recipe. But this is, no, sorry. My mom would probably have a bunch of hoisin or oyster sauce, a bunch of hot sauce. So no, I'm going to spice it up with my little chili sauce at the end, which is not her recipe either. Oh, but she did get me the steaming pans, okay, and my shirt. Okay, salt, pepper, sugar. This is going to go in the fridge 12 hours, 24 hours. Now, when you take it out, here you go, you guys. You're going to put your stove onto 450, okay, and you're going to roast it for 30 minutes. And then you're going to take the temperature down to 275 for 45 minutes, all right? And then you're going to take it out. Look, I got it right here. This is what it looked like this morning after it got out of the oven. And then from that, I put saran wrap on it and I stuck it in the fridge because it has to completely dry before we start deep frying it. All right. So this is, I just took this out of the fridge right before we started. So it's a little bit of a process because it's uncured meat and you have to break down. There's so many different layers to break down. So the longer you cook it, the more tender that it becomes. So basically you cook it, you cool it, then you fry it, and then you eat it. Okay, so look at this. Big chunks of bacon. Yeah. And you guys, my house smells amazing, by the way. Okay, so now I just want to cut these up into slices because I'm going to deep fry them. So now we are on step 2 of what we're doing today. Our bao. Bao. So I got my knife. Move this over there. Take a quick drink. Whew. Okay, did everybody have an amazing weekend? It's Tuesday. I feel like it was a busy weekend. It's always a busy weekend. Okay, now I'm just going to slice these. I need them I want to slice them a little bit thinner to go inside the bao. A lot of the open baos that I've had have one big, like 2-inch long chunk of deep fried pork belly, and it's so hard to eat because it's hard to eat. So I like to make a little bit smaller sizes before I deep fry. Oh, the deep fryer, it's smoking. Okay, maybe it's going to be really hot. We're going to get a lot of sizzle, but I had to go ahead. I had to turn it on early to make sure that we would have enough, it would be hot enough to do this. Okay, see, so I'm just cutting them in half. It's going to make it more simpler. Simpler. Pick one, simpler, more simple, to put inside the bao. Okay, yum. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. Delicious. Okay, let me just see if there's anything. Breaking down the layers. I want to make sure that all of the things I need to tell you guys. I want to make sure you have all the information. The little crunch at the end is because I'm breaking through the skin, the thick layer of pig skin at the bottom. So if you start at the part where there's meat first, it's easier to cut. Don't start with the skin because you can't get through the skin. And you hear that? Crunch, crunch. Good old pig skin fat. I think the pork belly too, it sits right underneath. It's like if you have the pig, it's like right there. Yeah, I don't know why I do that. I wish I had the graph of the pig, and then I could show you guys like this layer is where the pig fat, the pork belly comes from. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me turn this down. We are going to get some serious sizzle right here, you guys. Let me see if I can, that's hot. I'm just going to try to move it over. Just made carnitas for dinner. Bet you could use that too, for Mexican bao. Yes, you could totally do that. I don't see why not. Everyone could share in the bao love. All right, here we go. So, once you've completely done your process with preparing your pork belly, you guys, now we can deep fry it. Yay! Oh my God, Greg, you are awesome. Okay, you guys, if you look in the chat roll, Greg just posted. I'm gonna move this over so you guys can see. Oh, don't unplug. Greg just posted a picture of a pig, and it shows. Wait, it's really. I know you guys can see it, but on my screen it's really small. But it has the breakdown the pig's booty, the pig's belly, the back of the pig. Oh, is it really small? I'm like, is it just me? I can't even see that. Okay, let's get these in here. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. You guys hear that sizzle? Oh, yeah. Okay, so now this is where you're familiar with, because you'll take bacon and you fry it, right? So now this is what we're doing with the pork belly. Just a few extra steps at the beginning to get it to this stage, but I'm telling you, it is worth it. And this is, of course, when the splatter guard would come in handy as well, because it's like going all over the place. Okay, so this is 2 of the 3 things that we need to do. What? Do you guys hear that? Do you feel that? Really? Okay. 8 more minutes on the buns. Let me check them. Let me go check my buns. Woo! Okay, they're getting pretty fluffy. Yay, 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 yay. Okay, double click the image. Oh, okay, you guys, so if you want to look at that picture of the pig, which is a very nice, brightly colored labeled pig, just double click it, and you guys should be able to see that. I think it's so fascinating, you guys, where, it's the balls and buns show. Okay, I so thought you're gonna say something about the balls of a pig, because I was just getting ready to say that, you know how like on animals and fish, it's like, I know a lot of different, like my mom, I'll just stick with my culture. They will eat everything on an animal. And so, I don't even know where I was going with that. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just going to say that Asians eat everything on an animal. Yeah, that's all I was going to say. Okay, so you guys can fry these up as crispy as you want them. God, it's like, I don't think anything tastes so yummy as like fried pig fat. It's so good. Pork rinds. I'm sure you guys have had pork rinds before, yeah? That's made from pig. So you can do a lot of things with a pig. A lot. Woo! I don't know why I get so close. Okay, I turn this down a little bit, and so it's gonna take a little bit longer to fry up. I'm gonna put this back. I don't know why I moved it so close. There we go. Yeah, okay. Our buns are steaming. Our pork belly is frying up. Everything is coming together nicely. And I want to make this chili sauce for you guys. Oh, you guys can also put kimchi. Oh, I want to show you. Hold on. I want to show you guys this kimchi that I just bought. It's a new brand. Well, it's a new brand for me. Oh, and here's a little tip. If you guys buy kimchi, always put it in a bag and keep it sealed like that, because kimchi tends to run out from the lid, and it's stinking. So this is a new brand. I just got this yesterday. I don't know what it says because it's not in English, but it does say kimchi, but there's no MSG, and it has the least amount of ingredients I've ever seen on a jar of kimchi. But the reason I'm telling you guys about the kimchi is I have a tendency to just sit in front of the TV when I'm watching TV, like the Olympics, and get my jar of kimchi and chopsticks and eat a jar of kimchi. So I wanted to make sure, since I have the tendency to do that, that I find kimchi that has fewer ingredients because of the MSG and all those extra additives, because it was making me feel a little not too good the next day because I ate so much of it. But this is also, I'm going to set this here because you can also use this as a topping in your bao. All right, so let me show you guys. I think I'm going to pull these off. I don't want them so crispy that, they're over crispy. They turn into chicharrones. Okay, I want to pull these off. You're just going to take a plate with a towel, because that towel is going to suck up some of the bacon grease. Well, okay, pork belly. I'm going to stop calling it bacon because I feel like pork belly is just, it's like an upscale. Oops, it's like an upscale bacon. So we're going to call it what it is. It is pork belly, more complex in flavors, way more fat, but just tastes better, you know? It's like when you break down the layers, the meat becomes so tender, the fat just melts and it's just pure deliciousness. So look at this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put that, oh, there you go. You can see the pork belly all fried up, yummy, delicious. Now I'm gonna turn this off. Our buns are still steaming. Let's get our vegetables cut up. All right, what I'm using for this, you guys, my jar. Little jar. Remember I'm telling you guys, save these little jars like this because they come in handy so many times. For instance, it's going to come in handy right now. I'm going to show you guys how and what I'm doing. I'm going to just go ahead and put everything in here and then mix it by putting the lid on and like that. Instead of putting it in a bowl, then having to whisk it, and then having to put it into a serving container, it's all going to go right here. All right? So I'm taking a green chili, and I'm going to use one chili. I'm using one. Look at this is a green onion. I'm using one green onion. I'm going to use a little bit of rice vinegar, and I'm going to use about 2 tablespoons of this hot bacon grease. Check it out. Let's go ahead and thinly slice. Super thin. Okay, you guys, this is a condiment that's going to go on top of the bao. So you don't want really thick slices of pepper. So as thin as you can possibly, look at this. See how thin that is? It's super, oh look, I have that dot right on my head. It's super thin, okay? Keep it thin. Do a little chop. Make sure your knives are sharp. Remember, you guys, it's so much easier to work with sharp knives. Yeah. Ooh. And don't touch your eyes after you cut the pepper. Oh my gosh. I don't know. It's like maybe you just have to do that to like pay your kitchen dues. But, oh man, it burns so bad. So bad. Now you'll notice I left all the seeds on. I always leave the seeds on everything. Not everything. I mean, in regards to like peppers, like jalapenos. I don't know. I really, well, I mean, I know why. I don't know. I really like the extra spice, the extra kick that it gives. And so I'm all about adding the seeds. All right. So our first little layer, we have see how thinly sliced those are? All right. Now I'm going to do the green onion. And this looks so funny. I want to slice this one really thin too. Let's get off some of these dead pieces. Okay. I think I'm going to make this more simple. Let's do this. This. Okay. That way I can just chop them. Little, so almost diced. That's about, that small. You just don't want really big chunks of either the chili pepper. Yay, buns are done. Really thick slices of the chili pepper, or really thick slices of the green onion. I'm all about consistency with flavors. All right, let's check this real quick. You guys can hear the timer going off. Pretty. Okay. Now they don't look as round or as white as the prepackaged ones. Okay. But they're going to taste better. Now we put the green onion in. So 1 green onion and 1 chili. You guys could use a red chili as well. You don't have to use the green. But when I was at the market, they did not have any red, so I went ahead and got the green. But the red would definitely give it that burst of, that pop of color. You know what I mean? Okay. Now I'm going to take a tablespoon. Oh, I think I have a tablespoon here. I'm going to take a tablespoon. Okay. I'm like reading the call like, what? I'm so far behind with you guys. I'm going to take a tablespoon of the rice vinegar. You guys can use regular vinegar too, but I'm going to use rice vinegar. Okay, tablespoon and a half. Okay, now I just want to mix this all together. Let me see if are there any other pictures I want to show you guys. No. Look, isn't this much easier than putting it all into a bowl and using a whisk or a spoon? Absolutely. I'm all about trying to find simple ways to do this without compromising flavor of any kind. You know what I mean? Does that even make sense? I don't want to compromise flavor. Because sometimes shortcuts are like shortcuts and you compromise flavor. Okay, I'm getting myself in a hole with that whole thing. Okay, so now, whoa, okay, amazing. Now I'm going to take, I want to get a metal spoon. I want to take 2 tablespoons of this grease. Oh, there's 2 tablespoons in it. That's awesome. What this is going to do, it's going to cook these up a little bit. Sizzle, sizzle. It's going to cook it up a little bit without burning the chilies, okay? Now, you guys, you can do... I use the bacon grease because that's what I have on hand after doing the pork belly, and it's super hot. If you don't have bacon grease on hand, and you're just making this for a garnish like over your rice or over another Asian meat dish, you can take some some vegetable oil and heat it up in a pan and get your hot oil that way. But if you have extra grease laying around, you can go ahead and use that as well. Just a little bit left, so I'm just going to... Oh, there's my sizzle. All right, now look. Bam, look. Shake it, baby. Boom, a boom. Okay, I don't even know how to dance, but I'm going to pretend as I shake. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Ooh, yeah, and sizzle my nizzle. Oh, what's that song, Greg? I'm going to sizzle my bedizzle, or what is that? It's like that rapper, Snoop Dogg. I don't know why I just did that. Snoop Dogg, doggy dog. Okay, you guys, I gotta wash my hands. Hold on. I need a sink, like right in front. Okay, washing my hands. Woo! I want to get my buns off the stove. Okay, I'm gonna pull my buns off the stove. Okay, now put this aside. I want to make sure, I want you guys to see everything. Pork belly, we got this garbage. Clear my space. Okay, lid. Buns. Coming right back. Okay, guys. Take that. What did I do? Oh, that goes in the fridge. That goes here. Buns, buns, buns. Where? Oh, here we go. All right. Taking the buns off. Don't laugh at how funny shaped these are. Okay. Oh. Again, don't forget, you guys, homemade is always going to be better than prepackaged. I think that kind of goes for anything, right? Okay. So now now we have our buns, our steamed buns. Okay. Oh, you guys, I'm pretty sure that this is no different than, you know, when people work at the bakery, or you go, bakers, or you go to the bakery like super early, you know, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. to go get your fresh buns, and it smells that smell of dough and the yeast rise. It's like, it just smells so good. These smell so good. Oh, okay, so look, I'm going to show you. These are your little buns. Okay, see, they're half moon. Look at, they're coming to my eyes. Okay, so these are little half moons. And now, remember I told you guys you can't put them in the steamer flat. Then you'll get like little tostadas or little pancakes. You do them, fold them over like this, making the little half moon, because now it's like the perfect little pocket. See that? The perfect little pocket for you to put your meat inside, and then it stays shut, right? Okay, so now we've got our steamed buns. We have our delicious sauce. Oh God, it's just so hot smelling. Like it's like, woo, you know this is gonna be a spicy sauce. And then we have our fried pork belly, the kimchi. In case we want to put some kimchi on top. I have to try this, the kimchi. I love kimchi, you guys. Nope. It tastes like kimchi. Nom, 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 nom. All right, so the kimchi is another thing that you can add on top of the meat. And then, hoisin sauce. I am going to add a little bit of hoisin sauce. See that? I'm going to add a little bit of hoisin sauce. So let's make some of these. Whew, how are we doing on time? Whoa! We're at 46 minutes. Holy cow, let's get going. All right, I'm going to make one. Okay, so we have our nice little soft pillows. Hoisin equals Chinese ketchup. Yes, right? Okay, so we have our little bun. We're just going to take a little bit of hoisin sauce. There we go. Loosen on my towels, my stuff. Okay. My hands off there. A little bit of hoisin. We're going to just put hoisin. Just like that. I love the hoisin with the bottle. Like, look at the squeeze bottle. It makes things so much easier to get out. I don't have to use a spoon to spread right out of the bottle. Okay, and then you're going to take a few pieces. This is why you cut them into smaller bite-sized pieces. It just makes it so much easier to eat. All right, I'm going to take a little bit of cabbage. Ah, just pure deliciousness. And then, I'm gonna clean my chopsticks. I don't like double dipping even with my chopsticks. All right. And then I'm gonna take, some of these chilies. Oh, can you guys, yeah, you can see them. I'm gonna take some of these chilies. Ooh, wow. Oh, whoa, that's just too much. Oh, you guys, holy cow. Beautiful. Ooh, that's good. It's not too spicy. Oh, it's spicy. Okay. Oh, I sort of like it, but then I sort of don't like it. Like when it's like it sneaks up on you, because it's like you don't know if the sneaking up is going to be like, whoa, really intense. All right, guys, look. I got to show you guys. Oh, can you guys see? Look at that. Layers of goodness. Okay, so this, you guys, this is, it's not deep, well, it's not deep fried, but it's fried pork belly that's with some kimchi. It's a fried pork belly bun. All right, I'm gonna take. I have to try that, of course. I am my own tasting team. Oh my god! Please don't be too hot. Okay. I had these the other night. Someone else made them, or they were pre-made. They were out of a package. All right, hands down. What is that, Greg? Why is it so little? Hands down. Homemade, in regards to flavors, is so much better. Wow. Okay, you guys, I'm highly gonna recommend making this dish. It's amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna make the rest of these up. I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna go ahead and probably add this one to the Eaten Asian site, and then I'll link it to Nam, so you guys can have the full recipe and the step-by-step with the pictures, since I have buns stuck in my teeth. Since there were so many steps, well, this is definitely, you know how Hispanics make tamales and it's like an all-day process? If we would have just started this morning, and I didn't like start this yesterday, this would have been an all-day process. But this is one of those dishes that, you meet your family and friends in the kitchen, you get some wine going, you spend the day cooking and eating. It's a perfect Sunday fun day, right? So I will post this recipe and link to it so you guys can check it out and make this for yourselves and for your family and friends. Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning in today. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Christy Hang. Make sure to check out her show, too, here on the Nom channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. That way you will get notifications every week when I have a show. Usually Tuesdays at 11:30. Sometimes we double up, but it is permanent on Tuesday at 11:30. Make sure to follow me on all social media channels. The handle is at Kimlai Yingling. Check out Instagram too, you guys, because I've been posting Instagram stories. So make sure to tune into that. And I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have an amazing day, everybody. Mwah. We'll see you guys later. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Peter. Bye-bye.